Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Instantgo Tarot Odyssey. Today we're going to do a fun pre-Halloween 3-card pick, and we're going to be using these great Deviant Moon Tarot. This guy is amazing. We're also going to be using the Nicoletta Coccoli Tarot you guys have asked a lot about. So today's read is going to be about what are the specifics you're doing to improve the love, joy, monetary flow, ideal friendships. What is the energy you're generating? What are you doing that's actually bringing these ideal circumstances about? Or what can you do as well? Because the cards are going to kind of give us an indicator like what sort of energies you're focusing on and what is bringing these joyous, abundant gifts to you and what might be blocking them. Because there are methodologies throughout our day that we do and that we try to implement, and sometimes if we get a scarcity mentality, it starts to block the flow. So let's see what we're doing. There's some habits that really need to be worked on, habits that need to be enhanced or stopped altogether to bring this stuff to us. So let's see what it is. Do 3 Nicoletta Coccoli and then 2 of the Deviant Moon. These are really beautiful too. I love the fact that this guy who did the Deviant Moon cards, his name is right there. He's wonderful. Patrick Valenza. He would spend time in old abandoned lunatic asylums and graveyards to sort of get the macabre mood for his art. And this was when he was young too, so I find that really fascinating. Again, you guys, I want to thank you so much for all your lovely dialogue and participation and questions about Eleni's art and our formation of our oracle cards. It's been so sweet. I can't tell you how much we appreciate it. King of Wands. Ooh, the Star. Oh my gosh, you guys, you're gonna have some good stuff going on. 7 of Swords. 5 of Swords. Judgment. Oh, okay. Woo! We got some good insights over here. Let's see what's going on. Again, what habits do you need to improve upon, and what are you doing right now that's making your life like effectual and happy and joyous? So a lot of you with the King of Wands right here, I definitely see that you're being much more effective than / busy. You know what I mean? Some people can be busy all the time, but it's a state of mind, and it means that you have too much going on that you haven't even planned for. You know, you can choose to just not be busy again. You just get clarity on your life and you say, I'm going to do this today. You chart it out and you do it. That way you're effective. You're delegating your time effectively. You have fire under your thing for whatever you're doing. The Star is behind you. When I see this, I feel like a lot of you have lovely little side hustles. You know what I mean? And you're not putting the block on that anymore. You know what I mean? What you're doing now, which is really great, you're realizing when I do that, you put off your dreams, right? And you kept saying now is not the right time. I need this, and that. And you're realizing you don't need anything. And here's why. You are stopping comparing yourself to other people on social media with their little, I call it faux lives. Of course, they're going to post their absolute most glamorous selves doing the funnest things in the greatest places. You don't have to be in Bali in some fabulous outfit to be gaining spirituality. Everybody knows this. You know what I mean? It creates a false reality that in order to achieve this, you have to be that absolute falseness. And you're starting to realize that. You're like, hey, I feel really good and content when I'm just working on myself, journaling, feeling good about life, spending time with my family. You're recognizing people right now, this is wonderful, that are the wrong people. There's some people that come into our lives and they create scarcity thinking with us because their energy starts to rub up on us and you don't really separate yourself from them. You know what I mean? So if they're whining about, oh, there isn't enough money, there isn't enough good men, there isn't this and that, they start to get into your psyche, and then their diatribe that's playing over in their head becomes part of yours, and you don't want that music in your head. You want to change the station and get rid of people that aren't in there, because as we know, misery loves company, right? That's why I wear these. And if you guys want to go to my store, I have them. They're obsidians, tourmaline, dark stones. They deflect this energy. It's very important when you're around people that are me, or they're gloomous doom people. There's a fairy card. There's a fairy called Gloomless Doom. They're just woe is me, and they're very draining for you. So you're cutting that out, which is fantastic. And you're not comparing yourself anymore with these people and the beautiful highlights of their life. You realize you're enough, and you just want to get singular focus on stuff. And also, I love this. With the Star card, you're coming to realizations that you're never going to say, I can't afford something, or there isn't enough money. You're stopping that scarcity thinking, going, I would love to have this. It's on its way to me. I'm receiving more and more abundance every day. I'm receiving more and more gifts from the universe every day. And you are, because you're starting to think like that, which is beautiful. Let's pull you an oracle card too. See yourself in nature. I feel like that's going to help you ground out. That's one of the most essential things that we need to do in life too. Again, why I wear so many dark stones is they help me to ground. When you're also trying to get in touch with guides and higher purpose and things like that, your head can literally be in the clouds. Literally, you're just like off in outer space thinking of stuff, and you have to come back down and ground and center yourself, right? You have to remember to eat right, stuff like that. Another thing you're doing with this when you're out in nature, you realize you do have what it takes. You are the brightest and most skilled at what you're doing when you put your focus to it. And that you're the only opinion that matters in this anyway. And you're going to hone your craft and you're going to do fantastic. That's amazing, you guys. Amazing. I love that for you. And look, you have the star card. So if you're new, don't forget to press like and subscribe. Press it and press the little bell so you get your notifications. Down below on the little gray arrow on the right thing, if you press that, that has all my links below to everything that I offer in terms of private reads, Instantgo, all our Patreon page, all our information, Eleni's art links, everything is down there. So this is you guys. You are the flow. Just let it flow. Let these gifts come to you. The universe wants to provide you with them. So just accept them. Okay, now we're going on to number 2, which is the rainbow. I adore these Deviant Moon cards. They're so cool. This guy is like, I can just see him like as a child. Oh, I think I'll just go check out some freaky deaky stuff at the local mental institution. It'll be a light and sunny day. Like you couldn't, if somebody said, Melanie, here's a suitcase with $1 million, please go into this abandoned mental institution, I'd say, keep your money, I'm good. Just wouldn't do it. I think it's one place I couldn't venture. The energy would just freak me out of my mind. Ooh, wonderful. Page of Swords, the Tower. Ooh, lovely. 2 of Pentacles. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Oof. The World and 7 of Pentacles. Okay, let's see. What kind of energy you guys doing that you're helping yourself with here, that's helping you elevate? Ooh, very important here with your 2 of Pentacles and your Page of Swords. I love this. So this is you're recognizing right away old people, places, and things that don't work for you. You are tearing them down. You are not hanging around with people that put a drain on you, that are gloominess, doom, that are taking your energy, making you think less than. Because guess what? They do start to rub off on us. They do start to affect our thinking if we hear stuff over and over. It just is that general energy where you're saying, no, thank you. You know, I've got bigger fish to fry. I want to hear nice things. I'm trying to stop myself from always being busy. We're not going to try to be busy anymore. We're going to try to be effective. We're not in our head. We're not even going to say that anymore. When we say that, that's basically, that puts pressure on us to actually fill our time with mundane things we don't need to. We need time to relax. And you're going to come to that conclusion with the world is going to be very helpful in going, just delegate your time so you're effectual as opposed to busy. Busy, it means what? That you're just crowding yourself and your time, right? And the Page of Swords is bringing in your information and your inspiration to start getting going on your side hustle. I feel like a lot of you are musicians, you're writers, you're into tarot, you're into esoteric, you're graphic artists, all those things. You're really going to start it. You're realizing if you put off your dreams, you're living somebody else's, right? Your time is now. You have all the gifts you need. You're not going to be your own worst enemy. You're going to realize you're going to start to be your own best friend, saying, hey, I'm not going to think any hurtful thoughts about myself. I know what I have to offer. And I feel like some of you were living paycheck to paycheck. You're not going to do that anymore. You're going to start to budget. You're just being really smart with your time and energy, and it is going to pay off. And you're going to start to bring money in with these things because you no longer have a scarce mentality either. I like this, and embrace the dark. I love this for Halloween. That's basically saying that there aren't goblins and ghouls out there, that the night has a lovely, serene, sensual energy, and you'll begin to work really well with it. You'll be able to network with people and speak to them at evening parties and stuff like that, that you know that everybody is not all light and bright and boardroom in the midday sun. You know what I mean? That you can go to elegant affairs and go out and meet people and discuss things, and you're not afraid of the dark. And that energy and moon magic is very helpful to you for sure. So that's you guys. Yeah, you're pulling out those stops. You're starting to do those little side dreams that you've been thinking about, thinking there wasn't enough time or resources. You're realizing there is. Very important. Yeah, the messages are going to start to come through to you, to your guides, letting you know that they're with you. Beautiful. So don't forget to press like and subscribe, you rainbow people. Press it, ding ding, and the bell so you'll get your notifications. Down below are all my links to your private reads, anything, any information you need on there. My Etsy store for all my jewelry, our Eleni and my Oracle card artwork, all that stuff is down there. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I'm so excited about Halloween. I'm like trying to speak slower because I'm very revved up about it. Okay, now we're on the upper world. And again, if you guys are just coming on the timestamp, we're using the Deviant Moon Art Tarot. This guy is terrific. He really is a funny fellow with his use of, when I first saw it, I didn't use it for the longest time because I was like, oh, it's very macabre, and I'm like, it's perfect for Halloween. But I'm really starting to get a feel from him, and he's quite an egocentric, really cool man. Like as a child, he would go to cemeteries and old abandoned homes, insane asylums, things like that, to go hone his craft and check stuff out. I mean, that's terrific, and that's dedication, because I'm kind of scared of those places. I do not like that. 5 of Swords, 10 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles. Nice, you're putting in some work. 8 of Cups. Beautiful, you guys. Very beautiful. Let me see. I think we have the Empress right here. Let me just do something. I'm creating a little barricade so my cat is not allowed to come up in here and get up to anything. Oh, we got one more card. What do we have here? Ooh, an Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful, you guys. Sorry, I had to do a little thing because what happens when this is and it's set up the way it was before I did a whole read, and friggin' Winter took out the camera and I was like down to my last read, and I did 5 card spread. So I was like, I don't know how to cut and paste things, so I had to begin again. And it was kind of a reminder to me to try to be so busy and cram things in and slow down and speak slower, because this is all about enjoyment and Halloween and enjoying the feel of things. So let's see what you guys are doing as a group to usher in these better behaviors and habits that are going to give you peace of mind and energy and positive flow and abundance. So here, when we have the 5 of Swords and the 10 of Swords, what you're doing now is you're moving away. Yeah, you're starting to leave this in the past, because this is moving forward. You used to just be so heavy thinkers, scarcity thinkers, thinking you know, that there are things in life, especially money and love, are limited. There's only so much to offer, so much to go around. You're realizing that's not it, because this is the keeping you up at night card. Like, that's you panicking over bills or possible bankruptcy or not being able to afford your car or your rent and things like that. All that does is create like a paralytic state of panic. And when the universe hears in your dominant thoughts, I don't have enough, oh my gosh, I'll never have enough, money so hard, this, that, and that. You'll always be living paycheck to paycheck and have that scarcity thought. So you're realizing that's a reality. Once you realize there's enough, and again, you're beginning your side hustle, and as writers, actors, esoterics, all those things that you have, these other latent skills, are also skills that you thought there wasn't at whatever time enough money or talent out there for you to achieve achievable goals with these things, that you do, that you are enough, you have enough. And the reason you're being able to do this too, which I love with the Ace of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups, is you're realizing your value. You're no longer comparing yourself to these social media people that are showing this polished aspect of wunderbarness all over the world, that, oh, I'm in Bali and I'm meditating, so I'm the most spiritual person. That's a bunch of crap. And when Instagrammers go mad heavy on pictures, are you really meditating, or are you just taking pictures of yourself meditating? You know what I mean? The reality versus the fantasy of what some people live like it didn't really happen unless they take a picture of it. That's one of the reasons everybody asks me if I'm Instagram, and I'm not yet. And I may do things just to have spiritual posts, but I'm not about being in a beautiful place and having to have my phone. In fact, I make sure when I'm on the beach most of the time, or places, I do not take my phone, so it's a distraction. You're starting to realize that too, that you don't want to appear busy or just be busy, but you want to be effective, and you want to get through things done and get your work done through being effective and charting out a landscape of the day and going, okay, I'm just going to make sure these 3 things that are most important on the list get done. A, that whatever, I contact these people, let them know their order's ready. I do this. I make sure I go through everybody's birthday list, whatever you have to do for communication so you don't forget. Write stuff down. It really takes that pressure off of you as a reminder that, you know, you just look at it, you glance and you remind. That way you're not panicking that you're going to forget anything, which is fantastic. You're not surrounding yourself with the wrong people anymore. They do rub off on you. People, places and things that have negative connotations and whining and gloominess, doom, and oh my God, it's such a struggle, it's so hard. Oh my God, workmates especially. I feel like quite a few of you have workmates that never shut the hell up about how hard their life is, how they're everybody, I feel you guys, and I'm sorry to say this, I feel like everybody around you right now is like, oh, my throat, oh, I'm getting sick. I feel like everybody around you is telling you how sick they're getting, and you're sick of them telling you how sick they're getting. I feel that in my head. I feel like you are going, would you please shut up? Or just go away, go have a cough drop. I feel that going out a lot for you. You're not going to try to do too much at a time anymore. You're simply, you're going to be caring for yourself and relaxing and dialing down a little bit and realizing you're worth it. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of you, because of your cool ideas, have a lot of money coming your way. It is the universe's way to give you a little karmic kiss saying thank you for all your hard work, spiritual and otherwise, for what you're doing. That you don't have to do so much. And you can afford whatever you need, because abundance is coming to you. It's all around you. You know what I mean? And you're going to start to know you do have what it takes. You have the smarts, you have the focus, you have the skill set, you have others interested in who and what you are. Definitely, to a very good degree, that you're seen as a high value person. You simply were, again, too fake busy. Fake busy is when your head thinks you have a million things to do, but in reality, you don't really have to, and you certainly don't have to chock or block your day up with activities that you don't necessarily want to do. You know what I mean? Read a book, go for that walk, relax. You are the master of your time. You are your own time master. Let's see what you have for an oracle card as well. Yeah, and love that you're different. I see a lot of you as being so super cute and quirky. You like your tattoos, your fun hair colors. You like, no, this was, I just want to say this was the other tarot deck, because a lot of you guys like this. You like the esoteric, you like tarot, you like horoscopes and all those things, and they fascinate you, and you get information from them because you are spiritual, and you just revel in that. Revel that you'd rather be sketching and reading than blogging about the greatest new purse that's out there or whatever. You know what I mean? You're moving away from the materialistic much more into the spiritualistic, and you feel at peace and you feel balanced, and it's so beautiful. I'm so happy for you guys. Yeah, look at this, man. You got it going on. You're doing the work. You're getting the answers you want. Look at that, 8 of Cups. You're getting emotionally fulfilled because you're realizing you absolutely have what it takes. You're knowing you can afford things. You're not trying to do too much. You're doing one thing at a time, so you're actually productive as opposed to just a barrage of shit all around you all the time. You're not comparing yourself to others. You realize you are not only enough, but you are beautiful. So no more hurtful thoughts about how you're not doing enough. You know, you're just saying, I am the bomb. I'm a good communicator. I love people. I am doing my best with what I have, where I am right now. Yes, beautiful, you guys. So don't forget to press like and subscribe. Look at that. Press it. Press that subscribe button and the bell as well. So also, you guys, these were the Deviant Moon cards. They were great, right? Yeah, and all my links are down below if you guys need private reads. Every single link to the art store, to my jewelry store, everything you could want to find is down below. Thank you again, you guys. Have a happy pre-Halloween. I adore you. I adore all your beautiful messages and your heartfelt energy. I can feel you guys. And I mean, I have a lot of regulars that I always have some dialogue with, and you're so beautiful, and you really make my day great, and you inspire me. That's what keeps this going. It's really beautiful. So I'm going to give Edward a little shake so he can say namaste. Namaste from Edward. Namaste, Ama Tarot Cards.